Teleological argument. To remember this easily, use the meaning of the word teleos, which means end or purpose. So this is also known as the argument from design. Basically, this argument proves the existence of God on the basis of purpose, design, harmony, and orderliness in this universe. So in simple words, if there is a design, there must be a designer. The argument says that such complexity and order cannot arise by chance or by mere randomness, right? Even when you look at a house like 2 BHK house, that also needs a designer or an architect. So it is very difficult to comprehend that something like this universe, which is so complex, does not have an intelligent designer, and that designer is nothing but God, as per the teleological argument. Another argument that can be put across in support of teleological argument is, see, when you look at a rock, when you see a rock lying down in its individual form, right, not collectively, you don't think about its purpose because it's such a simple structure, though it is complex. When you look at the any rock closely, it's a complex structure, but for the sake of this example, let's say it's just a rock, and then you don't think about whether it has got a purpose or not. But when you look at a watch, right, by looking at the complexity of that watch, there must be a purpose for that watch, because no one would design such a complex machine for nothing, right? There must be, otherwise why would someone put so much of effort to do that complex work, right? There must be some purpose. It is also valid for the universe. A phenomena which is so complex must have a purpose. So when you see the perfect cycles of planetary movements, seasons, day and night, everything is complex, but they all work in coordination, as if there is someone who is orchestrating it for some purpose. There is no way it is an accident, or this complexity is out of some randomness. So this coordination, this orchestration, this orderliness, that proves the existence of God. However, there is a lot of criticism of this argument, like any other argument, by many scholars, but the most significant came from Kant. He said that at best, even if you agree with this argument, at best it proves that there is an architect or a designer of this complex universe. But architect is, by definition, someone who makes something, who designs something out of pre-existing things, right? And if you go by this definition of designer or architect, it does not prove that God is the creator of this universe, right? So this is how Kant criticized the teleological argument. And there is another criticism that goes like this, because the teleological argument talks about universal order and harmony, but we also see on a daily basis, in fact, that there is a lot of disharmony and chaos in nature. There are so many natural disasters and all. That clearly means that the argument is flawed, right? So this is how teleological argument was being criticized, and this is all about teleological argument. Nothing complex about it. It's pretty much simple. And with this, I end this chapter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.